coronavirus could have been ravaging Italy months before China officially confirmed the first case in Wuhan, a study has revealed. A new study of blood samples collected in Italy as early as October 2019 has given rise to suggestions the virus was circulating in Europe before the first case was confirmed by Beijing. Scientists from Milan's Istituto Nazionale Tumori, a cancer research center, retested a number pre-pandemic blood samples that were found to have antibodies normally associated with COVID-19 infection. The findings were published in a new paper on Monday. Giovanni Apollone, one of the researchers, told the FT, "The results of this retesting suggest what we previously reported in asymptomatic patients is a plausible signal of early circulation of the virus in Italy. If this is confirmed, this would explain the explosion of symptomatic cases observed in Italy in 2020. SARS-CoV-2, or an earlier version, circulated silently, under the surface." Italian researchers originally screened 959 individuals for lung cancer before the pandemic. Last year they tested the samples, looking for coronavirus-linked antibodies, and claimed they had found traces of the deadly. The World Health Organization requested the samples to once again be retested at the Vismaderi laboratory in Siena, Italy and a WHO-affiliated facility at Erasmus University in the Netherlands. Marion Koopmans, head of virology at Erasmus, said the new results were interesting, but she warned that while there was some evidence of antibodies, the samples did not return conclusive evidence of prior infection based on the university's criteria. She said, "We use a rather stringent threshold and cannot rule out that some of the observed reactivity is real. However, for confirmation of earlier circulation we would recommend studies of patients with unexplained illness for virological confirmation." The labs retested 29 of the Italian samples, some positive and some negative, along with 29 control cases from 2018. From these tests, 3 were found by both Erasmus and Vismaderi to have a positive reading for the COVID-linked antibody IgM. The presence of the antibody normally indicates a recent infection. The earliest sample was collected on October 10, 2019. Another sample from February 5, 2020, was found to be positive for so-called neutralizing antibodies. However, none of the samples contained antibodies to the levels that Erasmus requires to be considered proof of infection.